Hey, in this video, I'm going to share some smart gadgets that I've been using for the past few years. Some are very cheap, but then really good. I know you usually don't hear cheap and good in the same sentence, but they do pack a punch. Without wasting any time, let's get into it. So the first device we are going to talk about is the smart plug. And if you are subscribed to this channel, I'm sure you've already seen an extensive video I did on this. You can check that out. I'll try and put that up here somewhere. But what this does is it makes your damn device smart. So if you have a regular lamp and maybe every night you like the lamp to come on, or you realize that you turn on the lamp every night, you can easily plug the lamp into this and then plug this into your wall. So all you have to do is go into the Smart Life app or your Alexa or Google Home app and then easily send the command to turn on this particular switch. And when this turns on, it automatically turns on your lamp. So you don't need to get up and walk all the way. You know, it's pretty simple, but then it doesn't end at lamps. You can use it for humidifiers, air purifiers. You can use it for most products. So it's basically sending a command to this device and then this automatically turns on and then the device turns on. You can also set schedules within the app. So this can turn on maybe every 6 p.m. and then turn off at 10 when you are going to bed. It's a pretty solid device. It packs a punch and it does a lot. So the next device is the Smart Home Classic, which is the contact sensor. You can't talk about smart without talking about the contact sensor. This does a whole lot. So basically what it does is, like the name says, it's a contact sensor. The moment it comes apart, it sends a notification to your phone. But the thing is, it doesn't end there. You can create a whole lot of automations based on this. For example, let's come in, let's create an automation. Let's say you create this automation in the app where you always get back home from between 7 and 10. So what you can do is you set up an automation where if it's 7 and I get back home and I open the door, so you open this door, it basically sends a command to this device to turn on the lamp or your damn lamp or whatever is connected to this. And if you always want a humidifier running in your house, you plug the humidifier into this, and the moment you get home, this comes apart and then sends a command to this, turns on the humidifier. And you can also go the extra mile by turning on, like if you have multiple versions of this, or if you have this connected to an extension board, I wouldn't recommend, but you can have this run the moment this comes apart. And it's not just for the comfort of it. It's like, okay, I come home, I open my doors, the lamps come on, maybe Alexa says good evening, welcome home, something. No, it goes beyond that. You can also have this run from, let's say, 1 a.m. to between 1 a.m. and 5 a.m. For security purposes. So just in case someone breaks into your house, you can also purchase a smart alarm system where this comes apart and then automatically the alarm goes off, which will notify security personnel or whoever or your neighbors that there's something happening. So it goes beyond just like opening your door and then there's comfort. It's for security, it's for windows, it's for areas in your house where maybe you think it's not so safe, like a bathroom window. It's pretty tiny, some may not have burglar proof and all that. So this contact sensor is like a smart home classic. I feel like even if you don't need anything in your house, you can have this particular gadget. When you travel, you can put this on your door, and it uses just 2 AA batteries, and the battery life is really good depending on how often you use that particular door or window. So yeah, this for me, this is like a smart home classic, and you need to have this. So next tool we have here is the Xiaomi electric screwdriver. This is like one of the coolest screwdrivers ever. I like it because of the clicking sound it makes. The product is very heavy and it has a very solid form factor. Like the whole metallic case vibe is just so cool. And then when you take it out, you have this beautiful 24 screw heads that are mounted in there by magnets, so they don't fall out when you turn them upside down. And all you have to do is take out the electric screwdriver itself. Has a very cool button on there, just right and left. And then all you do is take out one piece, put that in there, and that's it. You are good to go. So it's a really cool screwdriver. I used it a lot. I really do like it. You can't use this for heavy duty stuff, but you can work on minor things like putting together a coffee table, or some tiny gadgets you've purchased and you want to assemble yourself. You can use this particular tool. I really do like it. It's very cool, solid, and you can carry it anywhere. I always travel with this thinking, oh, when I get there, there's something I can fix it. But I never use it though, but I always carry it. So it's pretty cool, and you can have this in your bag. It's quite heavy though, but then you can still have it in your bag, and then just in case you need it. So this is the Xiaomi electric screwdriver, and this is like one of the coolest screwdrivers here. Also, the battery life is pretty solid. I think I've charged it just twice, and I mean, I don't use it every day. I probably use it like 3 or 4 times a month. That's if I actually have things to put together. But apart from that, it just stays solid. I never turn it off. It's just in there. The moment I pick it out, I pick whatever screw head I want to go with, and then that's it. I start using. So pretty simple, and that's it for the Xiaomi electric screwdriver. So the next device on the list is the Rockseed electric level. And if you are into DIY a lot, or if you're a carpenter, or you mount a lot of photos in your house, or you want to hang some stuff on your wall, you can buy this particular electric level, and all you do is get your AA, 2 AA batteries. These come in the box. You put them in, and then you turn the device on. It's pretty simple. You can mount this on books. You can mount this on a tripod. It has a hole for tripods. You can have this at an angle if you are, let's say, mounting something on a stairway, like mounting photos on a stairway. You can have this at an angle, and all you do is just put it down. It goes round and finds the perfect level for you, and then that's it. Can't tell my wall is not straight. But yeah, if they had this, they would have known that the wall is not straight. But yeah, that's how it works. You just place it down, and the laser, I mean, it's laser, so you know how far it goes. If you have a very wide room, it will just demarcate the whole like level for you to know that, okay, this is the line, and if I want to make any drill points or drill holes, I just need to stick to that particular line. So this is the Rockseed electric level, and I think anyone who's into DIY stuff, or anyone who has a new home, you're moving into a new home and you want to mount some family pictures on the wall and stuff like that, you can use this particular level, and it'll make your things perfect. If you have OCD, and if not having straight lines worry you, you can easily buy this and then have this do all the work for you, so you make sure everything is perfect. So next is the Fukkuda electric lighter, and we've had this for a couple of years. We use it to turn on candles mostly, and here you might say, okay, what's the going extra mile to get this when you can get a regular lighter? A regular lighter runs out of gas. With this, all you have to do is just charge it via USB Type-C, and then that's it. You just slide this up, the head comes out, and then you hit the button, and it sends an electric charge in there. You can use this to turn on your stove, your candle. And one thing I don't like about the traditional lighters, when you are turning on the candle, either you turn the candle upside down so you can light safely, or you have to put your hand in the candle, and whenever you do that, you might end up burning yourself because you turn and the fire just comes out. So with something like this, you just slide it out and then get your candle, easily press this, and then that's it. Your candle is lit. So yeah, I really like this electric lighter. One charge will take you about 6 months. I mean, you don't have this running the whole time. You only use it once or twice or 3 times in a day. But yeah, I charge it for like 30 minutes and I already have like full bars, and then I'm going to use this till, let's say, December. So yeah, it's such a cool tool to have, and very smart, and it looks cool too. I mean, come on. But the only thing is wherever it was painted in is not so good, so you have it peeling off easily. I just scratched this off, and like, yeah, that's not solid, but it does the job, and it's pretty easy to use, so you don't need a manual for this. So yeah, that's it for the Fukkuda electric lighter. And it makes a cool sound too, like if you guys can hear. Like that's so cool. I think you should get this. But yeah, that's it for this particular tool. So next tool is the electric wine corkscrew. And my wife purchased this actually from AliExpress. We noticed that we're always going around looking for the manual corkscrew, and you always have situations where you are trying to open it and then it pushes the cork in there, and now you have to force it in and you're pouring it out, and it's trying to stop the liquid from coming and it's breaking in there. And you know, when you pour a drink, you just have cork inside the drink, and this saves you from all of that. Like, you just put this on your bottle, press this button, goes in, draws the cork out. When it comes out, you press this other button and then it gives you the cork for closing after pouring. It's pretty simple. Uses AA batteries. I haven't changed these batteries since. I mean, it's not like we drink wine every week or every month, but it's just cool to have. It's always in the kitchen whenever you need it. You can easily grab this and then just use, instead of going with the manual screw. Like that process, that whole process, I don't know if it's PTSD from when I was a kid, but like trying to play with it or something, it's just stressful to use. So I feel like having something like this is really cool. Unfortunately, I don't know the name, but I'm going to have a link to the device down below in the description, so you can purchase it. These are affiliate links. They help the channel. They don't increase the price or anything, so you can easily purchase these products for yourself. But I think everybody needs this, the electric corkscrew. You have to buy this particular product. You can, I'm sure there are multiple ones. It's from China, so you have different options. So yeah, this is the electric corkscrew. Next tool we have is Alexa. I'm sorry for activating yours if you have any. And we like this because first of all, we use it as a speaker to play music. You use it to run commands. So if, let's say, you want to turn on the lights in the room or turn on the lights in the corner of your living room or something, you can easily send a command to this by saying turn on the lamp, and then easily turns on the lamp. And we have multiple versions of this, the pack version, the smaller version, which we have here. And what this does is, if, let's say, you have, first of all, you can run commands from all over the place if you have multiple versions. And then second, you can play music throughout all of them at once. So if, let's say, you're cleaning, you can have it run upstairs, downstairs, in the room, in the kitchen. So wherever you're walking to, you can still enjoy your music, which I think is a really cool feature. And the only thing I don't like about this is the fact that it's always listening. Like, how do you know when I say Alexa? Like, it's very suspicious, but I mean, the privacy conversations is like a different thing to have. People don't put this in their rooms and stuff like that. So yeah, I think everyone needs to have this if you want to run like an automation in the house or something. So this is, and there are cheaper versions though. I think this goes for about $20-something, and there are the pack versions which we have in the rooms where small. The speaker isn't that great, but then it does what it has to do. And the fact that you can send commands throughout. Let's say you have cameras and you want the lamp to come on so you can see clearly, you can send a command from the room and then automatically turns on the lamp. So yeah, things like that you need this device for. But you know, all these things will work if you have internet. I mean, without the lighter and stuff like that. But then there's contact sensor and the smart plug. You need the internet to run this. Yeah. So yeah, this is the reason why everyone needs to have this in their house. Next tool is the Lubluelu Robo Vacuum. This is quite dirty because I was working. I had to stop it because I was making noise. That's one. And just to showcase it. And the reason why we like this is we schedule it to clean the house at least twice a week. And what it does is it goes around. The first time you light it up, it goes around, or the first time you turn it on, it goes around the house, scans your house, and then maps everything within the app. There's machine learning, so if, let's say, there was a chair here and yesterday the chair wasn't there, it knows to go around the chair and things like that. It's really cool to have. It cleans the house. The suction is really good, about 4,000 pascals or PA. if you have cornflakes, particles, food particles, things on the floor, this is definitely going to grab it. The only thing I don't like is the fact that when there are wires or cables or a carpet that's very loose, it might end up tangling the feet, so you wake up to the robo stuck on the carpet trying to move and it's not going, things like that. It's like a whole glitch. But apart from that, it's really cool. It does its job. It sweeps and mops the place. And I don't recommend putting detergents in here and all that. The battery life is pretty good. Our space is quite big, so it has to run twice. It goes the first time when the battery gets to 40%, it comes back to charge and then goes again to finish up. Within the app, you can do multiple things like select an area where you don't want the vacuum to go to. Or maybe you don't want the robot on the carpet. Maybe there's a particular room you don't want the robot to go into. You can easily close the door or just draw it out in the map and it wouldn't go there. And what you can also do is pin a place and then it will go clean the place. So let's say you have a kid and your kid spills something in a particular area, you can easily go into the map and then pin that particular area, and then the robo vacuum will just go there, clean it up and come back to charge. It comes with, so what we have is the standard version, but there's another version where it comes with a whole unit where it changes the water and then also like a dustbin, so it clears out the bin after you use. So what we have here doesn't have that. So what we do is every week I need to refill the water and also take out the bin, throw out the dust or whatever is in there. But yeah, you can run everything in the app, the suction level, see the water level you have, see the bin is full, do all that. It uses LiDAR, so that's for the machine learning basically. So when it's going around, it's just scanning. It's really cool. The only thing I recommend is lifting smaller chairs and stuff, or if you have any wires on the floor, I recommend that you lift them up before running the tool or the device, because it might end up getting tied up in the cables and you wake up in the morning and the thing is trying to move, like when the robots are glitching movies and stuff like that. But yeah, it's really cool to have. It does the job. If you live in an apartment, I think there's like a cool product to have in an apartment, honestly. Like in a house, there's too much going on and stuff like that. But in an apartment, if it's a studio, perfect. The only thing is that it makes noise. Like the suction is pretty loud, so that's one thing you need to think about. But apart from that, I think it's really cool to have. And then yeah, it's quite expensive, but then it saves you like the whole cleaning every week or wherever, saves you time, and you can do proper cleaning like once a month or something, because this does its job throughout the week. But yeah, for now, I think these are the devices I'd like to share. Thanks a lot for staying with me to the end of this video. I'm going to leave links to all the devices in the description. These are affiliate links, so they help support the channel. The prices don't change or anything. Please subscribe if you haven't, and don't forget to like this video. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.